Is it recording? I think it's recording. Yeah, it's recording. Oh my god, y'all, I have not sat down in so long and talked to y'all. I just been vlogging, I've been on the go, and it's time to sit back down and chit chat with y'all. Okay, so we're getting back into that era. Okay, this is the sit down chit chat, let's talk about it era. Okay, and we are entering it. Types Kalesha enters the chat. Yeah, so if you're new here, welcome. I'm Kalesha and I am a first-time mom of twins. They are no longer new. I can't even come up here act like I'm a new mom at this point. I am 8 months in. If y'all already been rocking with me, what's popping? I'm back. Thank you all for joining me for today's video. Today we're going to be talking about twin mom must-haves. Okay, what you need as a twin mom, or at least what I feel like I needed, especially being a first-time mom. I feel like those of you who are watching me, you're either a twin mom, you're expecting twins, you have a friend that's expecting twins, whatever it may be, or if you just like watching this content, thank you for being here. But I'm gonna just pour out my heart. 5 things. I only got 5 things on my list that I just could not see myself living without for twins. Now I'm gonna make a separate video about just new mom must-haves, because I feel like there's a lot of things I use and needed, but these are specific for twins. Okay, so stay tuned. Make sure you subscribe for the next video where I have a much longer list of mommy must-haves for all moms, no matter if you have a single, one child, multiple, whatever. But this is just for my twin mamas out there, or my mamas of multiples, let's just say that. So no more rambling, let's just get right into it. I'm just gonna hop right in. The very first thing, not the order of importance from when we started using it, but the twin Z pillow. Y'all, this pillow saved us the first few months of our twins' lives because they did not like their bassinet. Okay, I'm going to talk about their bassinet in a minute, but they didn't like it. So they actually slept on their twin Z pillow for the first maybe 3 months of their lives, I want to say. Yeah, about 3 months. I'll insert a picture here or some pictures and some clips of them. Yeah, we loved the twin Z pillow. We loved it because, one, yes, they like to sleep on it, but it was also just a nice dock area where we can take the pillow wherever in the house, sit it down, and both babies were there, stationary, easy to feed, easy to monitor, all of that. I also could use it as a nursing pillow, which I liked because I am breastfeeding, but in the beginning I used that pillow a lot because I had to tandem nurse them. I nursed them at the same time, so that pillow allows you to sit in the middle and really have the babies comfortable while you nurse, especially as a first-time mom not really knowing what I'm doing. That pillow helped me a lot. So yes, it helped me nurse, it helped me have a safe space to put the twins, make sure they were still together, and then they slept on it. They slept on it in the bed with us. We put it on the side of us or down at the end of us, where we could, watch them closely if they made any kind of movement. We were there to assist and watch them. So it was really helpful. I highly recommend you getting a twin Z pillow. They are 8 months and they still use their twin Z pillow. They sit in it all the time, they lay in it, they feed on it, they snack on it, they do all kind of stuff. It's in their playpen. I'll insert another picture. They love it. So definitely get a twin Z pillow. I think it's gonna not only be good for them in the newborn stage, but all the way up until toddler, So get you a twin Z pillow, sis. Second thing, which I just mentioned, is the twin bassinet. Right off Amazon, I'll insert a picture. And they did not use this the first 3 months of their life, but once they turned 4 months, when they were a little bit too long to sleep on the twin Z pillow, we got the twin bassinet sleeper, which we had already had put up anyway, but we started transitioning them over into that, and then they started sleeping in that for like the next 2-ish months until they were about 6 months, until they transitioned into their cribs. But we really did like the bassinet because it was right beside our bed. It had pockets in the front and the back, a mesh liner in the middle, so they had their own separate beds, but they could still see each other, hear each other, and touch each other, although they weren't really doing that at the age in which they were using it. But we loved it because it was right by our bed. Again, when they're that young, you want to be as close by them as possible to make sure that everything is going well throughout the night. So they gave us a real peace of mind being right there by our bed and have them sleep comfortably. So definitely recommend that. That one did not, it had its special functions, but it really stayed there. We did not move it at all. It couldn't move from room to room unless you have a very wide door. Other than that, it wasn't gonna go from room to room. It didn't like pull down for me to see baby easily. I did have to get up and look over it, or I could have had it much lower, but I liked it, you know, I liked it high up. So yeah, I think it really served us well for the time we had it. Moving on, the third thing I think you all need is either a bottle warmer, a double bottle warmer, or like two single bottle warmers. So I've tried a couple. Actually, I tried the double bottle warmer, which I didn't really like its functions, so I landed on just having two single ones because I had Larix brand, which I'll link them down in the description, and I just got two of the bottle warmers. Now these bottle warmers came in handy in the early parts of their life for nighttime feeds, especially in the winter. My babies were born in the winter, and I feel like room temperature was really cold, had the bottles cold. You know, at night you have this mummy nightstand, moms, if you know, you know, where you have like bottles already made, like the amount of water is already in them, and the water is room temperature, but when it's cold, it's even colder in the house, so the water is even colder, and cold bottles, I hear, gives the babies gas. So we always wanted a warm bottle for the baby. It would help them stay asleep at night, it would help them go to sleep, and it just would make sure that they digest the milk properly. So definitely recommend you get you a bottle warmer. You may have to try a couple. I tried at least 3 before I landed on the Larix, which we still use to like warm up actual frozen milk or, you know, baby food purees. So definitely do your research, but take it from me, Larix, which I'll have down in the description, served us well, but you're definitely gonna need a bottle warmer, okay? And the reason I say 2 and not just 1 is because you got 2 babies, sis. So it's like the quicker you can get those bottles made for the both of them, the better it's gonna be on you, okay? Especially in the night. So the fourth thing I'll say you need as a twin mom is a stroller, a twin stroller. And it can be just the base of a twin stroller, or an actual twin stroller with the bassinet flask, or the base where you can put your actual car seats on. We like the fact that we could just use our car seats as our holder pretty much, especially the first part of their life, which we still use it. If they're asleep in the car and we just want to transfer them to the stroller to go and do whatever we need to do, it works perfect. So we got the baby trend double stroller, and it does grow with them. The seat is already, you know, attached. You don't have to do a lot of like disassembling and assembling different pieces. You either snap the car seat in, and if you don't want the car seat, you actually sit the babies up in there. So when they were about 6 months, I think that was the first time we sat them in the regular stroller seat, and it worked just fine. And now we kind of do it interchangeably. We can still use their car seat depending on where we are or what we're doing, or we just sit them in it. But you're definitely gonna need that for when you're traveling. You don't want to just hold car seats all the time. If you're shopping, you're gonna need a stroller, and you're gonna need a stroller that suits your lifestyle. So do your research, but I will list the one that we use and we love down below. So the last thing, which I think is probably going to be the most important thing, but only in the very, very newborn stage, and that is some kind of data keeping app or a journal, whatever. I'm going to list the things I use on the screen and down in the description. I use this little sheet off Amazon that you could manually write, but the app I used was the What to Expect app. It's not only an app that helps you during pregnancy, but it also helps you after. You can let them know how old your baby is when you had them, whether you're breastfeeding, formula feeding. You can actually go and input when they poop, when they pee, how much they ate, whether whether they breastfed, whether it was bottle fed, how many ounces, how long they latched. Like, you can literally keep up with it all. And I feel like in those newborn stages, everything is such a blur. You're just trying to survive, and you're trying to make sure your baby survive. So having those data keeping apps really helped me, especially having 2 babies. Now, one, it's probably easy to keep up with. Okay, he ate at 2 o'clock and he ate 3 ounces. But when you got 2, you like, wait a minute, I think Trey ate. How much did he eat though? You know, so because sometimes they don't feed at the same times. So that was really helpful. Although sometimes, you know, in the rush of things, you forget to put that data in the app, or you forget to write it down. But for the most part, I kept up with everything in the What to Expect app, and it really helped me in those really foggy times of being a new mom of twin babies. So those are 5 things that really helped me, not just in the newborn phase, but even now. Like, even now, we still use the stroller, we still use the bottle warmer, and we still use the twin Z pillow. So 3 out of 5 things, not bad. Okay, those are things I think you absolutely need as a twin mom. Now, for all of my moms of multiples out there, if you have anything that I did not list that you cannot live without, even now, no matter how old your twins are or your kids are, be sure to share them down in the comments. I think it would greatly help every mom here, because y'all, we got to help each other to get through this, okay? So I hope this video helped you, whether you're a new mom, whether you're expecting twins, or whether you have a friend, you know, the perfect gift to get your friend. So yes, I hope this video was helpful. If it was, please give this video a thumbs up. Be sure to subscribe, because in the next video I'll be talking to all the mamas, just new things, products, and gadgets that I think will make your life a little bit easier. Whatever helped me, I'm definitely gonna share that, because we don't gatekeep over here. Hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for joining me today, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye guys.